Bonjour Watcher, this is Johnny Banger 45. In the last episode, we have found a superior which is Justin Bieber Count and Bugger UG, Disturb UG I mean. And yeah, I'm gonna asking him and that time. If you don't want to talk about something, you should make it awkward to us. Yeah, Chizuru-Chan. Based on that theory, I try spicing things out a little more than the reality, but who knows how much of it they believe. Of course, it's true that my parents died when I was still a kid, that I was picked up by an older woman, which is my master, and that I lived off the money she earned. After my master died, I did get work from her friend JB in order to earn my keep. On top of that, it stands to a fortune for me that I was able to attend a normal schools like this in the first place. Now that I think about it, I didn't change the fact much at all. But then, the more you focus on constructive livable life, the less they tend to work. When you stick more or less to the truth, you end up convincing people no matter how absurd the story sounds. A promising start with a little bit of an overstatement, but I think I can work with this. No matter what sort of lives you are living, you will run into people who just won't listen to what you have to say. When words don't get through, the easiest alternative is beating them into submission. Certainly a bit of a rough solution, but when you're dealing with another man, it's at least an option. But when you're dealing with a woman, let alone a stream or a girl who doesn't come up to your shoulders, it's a different story. If you start swinging your face around out of irritations under those circumstances, anyone would call it bullying the weak. It's a bad style, leaving an unpleasant taste in your mouth too. What's called for in such a situation is perseverance and patience. They always say we all live in an age of technological wonders, so I've been waiting for someone to invent a machine you can stick on your back and switch to Zen life, instantly granting yourself infinite self-control. But despite the clear market potential, the world isn't yet such a convenient place. Well, no big deal, I'm pretty used to endurance tests by now. Makina-chan. It's been 5 minutes since I spotted Irisu Makina wandering aimlessly around the campus and called out, "What are you up to?" in a casual tone. On the bright side, she reacts to my voice and stopped that in a trash instead of digging. But the next day is proving a little more problematic. The girl's just staring out at my face. She hasn't said a word. Can you not speak Japanese? Silence is always Makina shakes her head back and forth in denial, apparently having understood my question. Are you afraid of me, maybe? Say something! Her silence continues, and this time there's neither confirmation nor denial. It seems unlikely that she didn't understand the question, which would mean this one is an uncertain territory somewhere between yes or no as far as I can guess. I repeat to myself, this some sort of communication takes a lot of patience and persistence. I try to consider things from Makina's point of view. I trust a student with an unclear background. What's more, a man's 178 cm high. From the perspective of Makina, who I guess to be around 140 cm, it might as well a little intimidating to have me towering above her. For a moment I crouched down so that my eyes are level with hers. It seems like you are wandering around the grounds. Are you looking for something? Makina speaks a single word in a quiet voice and once again shakes her head in denial. Then, what were you doing? That's the point. Sounds interesting to me, but if you get down to it, whatever she is and whatever she is doing is her own business, I suppose. I'm not a policeman, I don't have any reason to drag it out of her. In this case, it might be best to find some words to wrap things up clearly, give her friendly goodbye and let this timid creature be on her way. But just as I reach this conclusion, Makina slowly moves her hands to the rear of her skirt, grabs something with her stubby fingers and pushes it in front of my eyes. What's this thing? At a glance, the items in Makina's hands is a toy light object roughly the circle of an egg with an LCD screen built into the side. A digital pet? On closer examination, there's some unknown life form or monster. Most closely resemble a chip displayed in blocky pixel on the central LCD. It seems to be a program with some cheap animations, about 3 patterns or so. Come to think of it, I remember reading a news articles about this a few years ago. After developing the smallest 3-axis geomagnetism sensor in the world at the time, a certain company fit that technologies into a children's electronic toys, which then became an explosive hit among grade schoolers. It's a pedometer, right? One of those things where the pants grows out faster the more you walk.
So.
Noting her hands, Makina returns the pedometers in her hands to her waist. In other words, she wasn't looking for anything particularly. Her wandering itself was the objective. Walking is a good thing since it's aerobatic exercise without too much strain on the jaws, and if you're going to walk anyway, having some sort of visible result from the effort might make it more feel worthwhile.
外にはあまり出たくないから。
Makina points at the school gates and she speaks. I see. It makes sense that she wants to avoid a crowded place, given her extreme shyness. That would restrict her strolls to pacing around the school grounds, which would quickly get repetitive. So the digital pad serves as a distraction from that boredom, most likely. You like talking walks?
微妙。
Taking walks. Sorta. Well, walking for fun at this age might be a little bit odd. It seems more like a hobby of an old man. You have any other interests, like reading, for example, reading any books lately? Don't tell me you don't know what is book. Manga's fine too, whatever. To tell you the truth, I already heard of Don Anime and Makina of the read books, and reading is a hobby of mine as well. I think it's a decent common topic for starters. In response to my question, Makina holds her right index finger to her chin and mumbles, while gazing out at the sky.
クイズの本。
Quiz, huh? Was it interesting?
裸眼で直視すると命に関わる危険なお菓子ってなんだ？
Life threatening to observe with naked eye. What kind of dead railway is that? And the sweets of all of things. Whoa! Some new type of the West, just look at it, it's very dangerous. For me, probably some variety of optical weapon, something like an X-ray possessing mass, or some sort of beam style, saber style, light-based killing tools. No way, it's just seeing it, it is dangerously. Some sort of super weapon that radiates a pulse to the receptors of the eyeball, using a flickering pattern to stimulate the brain cells and triggers accelerated apoptosis. Hold it, this thing is a sweet, right? A sweet, where the hell do we go from there? All I'm getting is some sort of chocolate pastry shooting out of mysterious beam, like pew pew pew. No, I give up. What's the answer?
みたらし団子。
What?
見たらし団子。見たら死ぬのよ。
Can D die? See and die. See and die. See and die. Oh, okay. Wow, that joke. See and die. Candy. I get it. I miss the angle. Haha.
もう行ってもいい？
Yeah, sorry to hold you up. Without even a violator, Makina leaves the area that as if fleeing for me. Doesn't seem like she's outright hate me though.
逆じゃないかな。
Yeah, Awani-chan. How long have you been there?
みたらし団子のあたりかな。
Since the part about candy. What do you mean by the opposite?
まあなんつうか単純に人見知りってのもあるけど、マキナはユウジ君に嫌われないようにしてるんだと思うよ。
Try to not to be disliked.
マキナって本当はもっと明るい子なんだけど、明るすぎてうざがられることも多いから警戒してるのよ。
True enough, I remember seeing her rushing around brandishing a katana and cackling that first time. If that's her normal state, then the way she behaves in front of me will certainly be a product of deliberate self-restraint, but...
警戒しているってことは、ユウジ君に嫌われないように意識してるって証拠じゃない？
I think it could be interpreted as simple fear as well. Simple fear.
まあ、怯え半分ってのはあると思うけど、大丈夫じゃないかな。
What makes you say that?
さっきマキナと会話するとき、ユージくんマキナの目線に合わせて腰を低くしたでしょ。あれって実は有効手段なんだよね。
Yeah. When I was a kid, there was a time I'd be surrounded by unfamiliar adults and found myself on the brink of tears. When one of the adults stood down to talk to me with face to face, I really got emotionally attached. Looking back, I feel like shouting, you should got attached to an outrageous person or complaining about what an idiot I was, but...
ほら、私も背高い方だし、最初はマキナもなかなか懐かなくってさ、目線を合わせて話すって裏技に気づくのに1ヶ月もかかったよ。
And now she glued to you or something like that?
確かにべったりだけど、言うほどいつも一緒ってわけじゃないわよ。マキナは基本的に一人で遊ぶ方が好きだし。それにあの子、感情のムラが激しいっていうか、あんまり変な意味にとってほしくないんだけど、ずっと一緒にいると疲れるのよね。
Maybe she's playing by herself because she understands that.
うまく説明できないけど、猫みたいなものよ。構ってほしい時だけニャンニャン言ってすり寄ってきて、飽きたらスッといなくなっちゃう感じ。くせっ気でふわふわしてるし、体もぐにゃぐにゃで柔らかいし、体温が高いから抱くと暖かいし、なんか甘ったるい匂いするし、猫っぽいよね。
Okay, I see.
まあ、慣れないうちはそっけないかもしれないけど、絶対に悪い子じゃないから仲良くしてあげてよ。
I don't plan to force her to be friends if she doesn't want to be, but yeah, I'll try to avoid being hate. If I avoid unnecessary contact, I shouldn't inspire any hatred or come to hate anyone myself. In exchange, I won't be like or counter like anyone either. Maintaining emotional distance along appropriate lines is an essential but extremely difficult aspect of forming efficient interpersonal relationships. Of course, there's always this careless puppy dog types who lives under your arms wagging their tails right from the start.
何よ、私の顔じっと見て。
Well, just think about how beautiful you are.
キスしたくなっちゃった？
Alright, Amane, close your eyes.
うん。
Are you sure you're going to do this? I don't think. Just well with some ridiculous expectation. Amane closed her eyes and crossed out her lips and as instructed. Moving quickly aside, I went good. My getaway. Leave me alone with that. What the hell, Yuji? You tricked her!
どこ行ったのよ。もう意地悪。
I see Makina may have the idea leave it out later or goodbye entirely and silently on the way. It's less troublesome. Don't take it the wrong way, Amane. It's not that I hate you. I just try to avoid being hated by you. What a man you are. Read books in a well-lit area. That was the teaching of my master. Oh, I just pressed very fast. At that time, I was accustomed to reading while shut in a closed or dark room, so those words felt a bit refreshed. Of course, it's not like I'm worried about obeying the teachings of a woman who's already dead, and I'm still not good with direct sunlight. Because here, I am searching for a bright light with a book in hand anyway. Aren't I adorable? No reason to wander around here looking for a sunny place like this. Shit, in this shitty heat. Stepping away from the air-conditioned scuba, I unfolded the school admission guide pamphlet. On the counter 3-4 brochure, there's a bird's-eye view illustration of the campus, with a mark on the side of the schoolhouse annotated planned site of library construction. Planned site meaning there isn't a library yet, I guess. Although there is some library equipped on the second floor, the school collection only holds around 200 books. You can apply to have a bookstore if you are after one in particular. Apparently, a bookmobile will replace the existing collection every once in a while, but it doesn't seem like it's being used that heavily. In other words, there's no reason to go out of my way to borrow the key to use it. I brought my own room, and there's a plenty of well-lit area besides the library. What now? Tachi-chan? While casually looking over the panel, I find a wild rose garden. This is definitely our principal's doing.
乙女たちの通う学園にはやっぱりバラ園が必要よね。毎年新入生が入学する時期には先輩たちが自分で育てたバラを新入生の胸に添えるの。
Only 6 students. What do you expect to do an entrance ceremony and a rose garden?
素敵。
Also, I can easily imagine a certain woman who doesn't know how to act her age, deluding herself. Pretty flowers might calm your heart, minds, but they won't fill your belly. If you got room to grow them, it would be better used for an edible plant, but telling her that would probably just make things unpleasant. I just have to remember to greet Principal Tachibana with a good day, One-sama, the next time I see her. A rose garden, eh? I don't have any interest in inedible flowers, but I guess there will be a shady trees or two as well. Imagine myself reading under trees surrounded by blooming roses brings a smirk to my face. Guided by these silly thoughts, I decided to head towards the rose garden for the first time and only time. They call it a rose garden, but not a single one is in bloom. Based on the map, it's definitely the right spot, and there's even a white arch that seems appropriate, but from what I can see, there aren't any roses in flower. Maybe the garden is still in work in progress, but perhaps they cut it the buds during the summer. Well, not like I came here to see roses in the first place, so whatever. Touching! Makina-chan! That was a surprise. I wasn't expecting anyone else to be here. No, more importantly, what the heck is she doing? Sleeping, of course. I approached touched Makina neck in the area of her carotid artery. She got a pulse. On the closest measure, she's breathing quietly, so I guess the wicked stepmother's Amane in this case didn't feed her a poison apple. Seriously, wait, this thing is a cat, I think? Oh, the one that she lying down. The large cat has a soundly sleepy Makina's pillow. I do take her for a stab at at first glance. It should look like a fluffy toy, but when I draw close, the stubby air belly in its fur twitching like a miniature radius antennas. My next question, what's out here, soon resolves itself. I think it's definitely nothing cool here. I'm knowledgeable about food vessels, so they still used to say. As for Makina, I expect she was wandering around by her side as a period and then grew exhausted and collapsed into a sudden sleep on the spot. I watched her partially grow effort on Makina's chest rise and pause with her breathing. She fell asleep in the middle of eating, just like a baby. I noticed that Makina's mouth is half open and drip transparent drool. Not to mention, her hair's a scuffy mess, the ribbons on her uniform is square and she waited there for soft on her left and right. What's with this girl? As I looked down upon her, Makina suddenly snuffled noisily. What a weirdo. It's been a while since the last time I looked at a woman's sleeping face. Even as I feel with the desire to keep watching, this comment at the face but as well as wears out within me. And when I see someone watching me, I look over and find that Makina's pillow cat is walking and staring out at me in surprise. Holy shit! It is an existing cat. Uh-oh. Sorry to bother you, go back to sleep. I leave there and take care to avoid making it sit down under the tree a little ways away. Phew! Wandering around, I see places then falling asleep in the nearest scroll place that she gets tired. I see she certainly does remind you of a cat. I'm envious. That's not sarcasm or anything, I'm genuinely envious of Makina. I'm sure that she brings that little pocket of naturally peaceful space with her wherever she goes. I think that stuff is worth envying, and it's probably very precious to her as well. Which means, well, be why she doesn't want to step outside this sanctuary or to school when she can avoid it. Inside the sanctuary that will crumble in a moment without the protection of others. I wonder if the days will come when I too can sleep in that utterly defenseless way. Turning towards the sun, I noticed the fat white cat just moving away from the direction of the tickers I just left. Rushing its way through the foliage on the stubby days, it stopped suddenly when it spotted me sitting under the shade of my tree. Glaring at me with sleepy looking eyes, it lets out a single disgruntled meow. Are you hungry, cat? My bad, after getting started a walk in the middle of the pleasant act, it is only natural. If I were to pull it out of bed on a Sunday morning by some pushy elegant solicitors, I'm sure I'd make a similar fate. Although the packer doesn't seem to have accepted my apologies, he snuffles around and lumbers away from this place. As I watch the cat's dignified exit, the bushes starts to rustle again. Rise and shine. I heard the sound of the diminutive creature waking and lazily stretch out its body. When I take a look, Akina crouches on the ground of all focus bending her back. She really is a cat in human form. Makina's opened her mouth, holding a yawn, and rubs roughly at the tears spilling out of the corner of her eyes. After a restless look around the area, she draws herself up off the ground. It's not like I'm doing anything I need to be ashamed of, but before I realized that I hidden myself from her. What? After Sandy stood still for a moment, Makina takes a bite from the apples in her hands and wanders off briskly. And where's she off to now? It doesn't look like she's got any particular destination in mind. Driven by interest, I find it difficult to pin down. I decided to quietly follow Makina. There's no regularity to Makina's action. Just when I think about she's walking straight towards something, she'll come into a sudden stop, look around restlessly, and heads off in a different direction. As it seems like she's lost anything, so I suppose she just won't whenever her whims takes her. Unfortunately, that restlessness makes it pretty tough to tell her. It wouldn't be a serious problem if she noticed me, but if I just call out to her now, I have a feeling she's scrapped off again. I skillfully hide my presence, and continue shadowing her movement. Telling a girl without knowledge, objectively speaking, I guess this would be stalking. It's time to end the episode here. Thank you for watching my video. My video is just for fun.
セーブするわ。
Don't take up, brothers and sisters. Okay, let's say the magic word. Adios and famosa. So the title catnip and clawfish.